I'm Spartacus, and this is a TimeGhost World War II public service announcement. We're in the 11th week of the war, and we're so grateful for the continued fantastic reception of the series. Thank you all for that. And today, I have a small progress report for you and some news. On Sunday, in 1 week, it will be the 100th anniversary of the end of World War I. It will, of course, also be the last regular episode with Indy on the Great War Channel. For Indy, that's the end of a massive 4-year effort during which he and the Great War team have created what is without a doubt the most extensive documentary series ever made covering the First World War. Now, for us, it means that as of now, we're even more focused on this right here, so that we can move on and do the same for World War II. Therefore, as a celebration of both efforts, we wanted to give you all a chance to ask us anything, chat with us about the past, the future, or whatever comes to mind. Hence, this coming Sunday, we will hold a marathon hangout starting at 11 o'clock Central European Time, the very time the guns fell silent 100 years ago, and running well into the afternoon for our fans in America. Beyond hanging out with all you great people, our goal is to make as many folks as possible, especially the Great War viewers, aware of our new efforts and grow the TimeGhost army so that we can put even more power into our attack on narrating this war as completely and accurately as humanly possible. It will be a live hangout right here on the World War II channel, and we will go on as long as we can and as long as you guys feel like watching. We will also give our officers tier of the TimeGhost Army special access to ask us their questions, and we'll announce how that works on Patreon in the next couple of days. You can already now start asking us questions below in the comments. And it's fortunate that we can now put even more focus into World War II. Thanks to Indy having more time, of course, but also thanks to your support, because while these past 2 months have been possible to cover with our little original team, we now need to start expanding our effort to deliver you an as accurate and complete as possible documentation of the war. During the next 70 months, yes, it's going to be 70 months, the war will only continue to pick up speed at a relentless pace. So beyond growing our own team, we will, as promised, rely on collaborations with other great channels. Right now, for instance, we're preparing the first of many videos together with the Bovington Tank Museum. It's going to be a special about the Russian T-26 tank coming out in December, timed thematically to the Winter War and the Sino-Japanese War. Now, we're also starting a new cooperation to create regular content every month. From the very first day, you guys have been asking us if we will do a Who Did What in World War II format, or biographies if you like. And if you're thinking biographies and YouTube, who better to do that than the very talented Simon Whistler of Today I Found Out, TopTenz, and of course, Biographics fame. So we reached out to Simon and his creative partner, Shell Harris, and we're very proud to announce that they have agreed to work with us to make bios right here on this channel. So expect to see Simon join us here in person on the World War II channel very, very soon. We've also made great progress in improving our setup thanks to all of you that are supporting us with a paid membership in the TimeGhost Army. As of last week, we have a part-time editor helping out with the main episodes. VK Captains will be assisting us a couple of days a week so that I can focus more on, well, between two wars and find ways to make even more fun and fascinating stuff on both of our channels. And Joram is also on board full-time now, which we are extremely happy for. So there we are. We're continuing to gear up for World War II efforts, expanding into new collaborations, trying to focus more on between two wars, and we're also focusing on new things. For instance, you should stay tuned for an announcement on a completely new channel where we will work with a rather well-known rock band. Now, it's not in my nature to be mysterious, but I can't talk about it, and I can't talk about why. We'll be back with more about that soon. Now, let's make history. And, oh yeah, don't forget to check out the World War II Day by Day on Instagram. Link is in the description. And if you haven't already and are so inclined, please join the TimeGhost Army on Patreon or TimeGhost TV to support the war effort. Peace.